How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical. This is Rimworld. Let's get to it. So, party people, we are basically continuing our everyone gets a bionic part. You get a bionic part. You get a bionic part. Which is not only going to increase people's moods by technically 5 because they get a -4 if they don't get a bionic Bonnie part and a +1 if they do. So offset, that's about a 5 improvement. Mel, our brilliant doctor. I didn't realise she was industrial as well. That's pretty nice. Our best doctor of 15, double passion. She's now been given a bionic arm, so hopefully she's a little bit cooler about that. And has a bionic arm, so she's happier in general. Other than that, I mean, after that trade deal we did last episode, we got a load of steel. We got some components, 1 or 2 advanced components. Components now up to 64, which is lovely. We have got a shield pack. Have we got room to equip it on anyone? I feel like Maya, you can equip the low shield pack, which meaning that it should kick off because there's not one in any stockpile, so another one will get made. These are going to be our get out of jail cards when we get hit really heavy later on, because our concern, and as you probably people are rightly saying, is this up here, if this gets hit. And I'm assuming it might, because this is where we're going to build our spaceship to get off this Rimworld. So normal attacks, it'll be fine, they'll come here. There's an open passage to here. Any sappers and whatnot, I assume they're going to come here, which means we're going to have to fight them in the open, because so that we could get rid of our solar panels here and build it here. That might be a safer option. Don't like the idea of getting rid of our solar panels though. I mean, now we've got this geothermal power up as well. We probably could get rid of these, put our spaceship in here. I think that's what we're going to do. Just gives it an extra layer of protection. We could then adapt to this if we needed to. I don't think we will though. No, I want you to install it. What are you doing? We've nearly gone through all this steel. That is cray. Other than that, a few repair jobs. Oh, we do need to repair the wall. So we still want to make sure they funnel through. No point packing that wall too much because we know the turrets will just destroy it, but I don't mind replacing it a little bit. 2,700 steel in the stockpile. Got lots of bug meat because of the too deep event that happened. Still apparently in a volcanic winter. Like, it looks freezing. It's 27 degrees outside. Right, more steel is on the way. I could probably not allow these for a little bit. Allow other tasks around the colony to be done. We have a lot of steel. Like, I don't want to fall too far behind on steel because that seems to happen every time I, surprisingly enough, tell people not to do it. But actually being able to do some other tasks around the colony is just as helpful. I appreciate the components getting made, but at the same point, I do want to make sure we carry on going. So this recon armor, let's have a look how much that needs. Let's pause it for a minute. 3 advanced components, 80 plasteel, 10 uranium. Actually not that crazy. But what means we will stop our production of normal armor, which looks like we have. Nice. And it's going to be a case of, I don't know if everyone's going to get recon armor, in all honesty. I feel like Dog should get it because he's melee. But I would like the components and advanced components to... just need more advanced components. They're not getting produced very quickly. Is there a reason why? Have we got all the resources? 3 gold, plasteel, and steel. Yep. Age, dinosaur. How are you doing, my man? Right, let's get dinosaur. Age reversal. Let's get him in. As a unity party, we might as well do it. It's not our religion, but it gives everyone a mood boost, so I feel like silly to miss out on it. I mean, we have a pretty legit party room. Let's be honest, party people, you want to be in her. A douche, a douche, a douche, a douche, a douche. Unforgettable, see, party people? You'll be talking about this for years. Plus 16 mood boosts for 6 days. That's why we do it. Because this is how we do it. I love everyone's got these bionic parts now. They can just move around so quickly. Might leave these doors open as people are like traversing through just to make their life a little bit easier. Another shield pack. Maya's got that one. Iron Miro can come. Haven't we got a jetpack? Or am I wrong? I think I already gave it to someone, actually. Give it to Mel. There we go. And then another shield pack will get made. I feel like 2 equipped at the moment will be more than enough. Just gives us a minute or however long it is to be able to shoot out of this bubble where bullets can't come back in. So pretty good. Problem is like, I think Inferno cannons can still hit us though. It's the only thing we do have to be mindful, but if we're in that, the main threat is sorted. Which is nice. Keep an eye on steel, and I will turn the deep drills back on when we need to. But as of now, I just want to make sure everything is getting done. Which it looks to be fair. Moods are sky high as well, which is nice. Not a lot of cleaning getting done, but a lot of hauling. A lot of our time is in sort of this room now with the fabrication benches, the tailoring and stuff like that. Everyone moving over. I think, to be fair, everyone is wearing elephant leather clothes. And it just gives us a few more hit points, or a few more defensive points if we get shot at. And that could be the difference. At the end of the day, it's a percentage game, so the higher percentage of armour, obviously there's always a bit of RNG, there's always a risk. But if we can do as much as possible to negate the risk as much as possible as we can, then we can't moan too much if anything happens. We can moan even more. We can let the salt flow through our veins. Too much? Too much. How's our prisoner doing? Oh, 7.8. Work Frenzy, Aisha. Love it. I need to be using Chieftain's skills a little bit more because he can give people work drives. I just forget about it because it's a little bit more micromanaging. It's easier to forget. Okay, the first harvest is sort of done. I might have to turn on the other growing field for a moment. What wildlife have we got? I've got a couple more elephants. Got a raid from the awesome team. What have they got? They got some... The only concern here is they have some shield packs, but I feel like our turret should be able to blast through them pretty quickly. 20 humans here. I did see 3 arrows, though. 20 there. 16 there. Okay. They're all melee. Which is interesting. Concerns me a bit because obviously they're going to run straight at me. I'm more nervous when this has melee because instead of when they've got range, I love that because they'll just stand here and shoot. Melee, they'll actually run for us. Are they attacking immediately? I didn't mean to click the world button. God, my computer loads that quickly now. They will prepare for a while and then attack. We've just got the one person in here. So that's not too bad. I won't cancel that early. We should be fine. Just going for a wide view just to see. If they all attacked us at the same time, like we said before, we would probably lose. Our saving grace is they don't do that. Just making sure everyone... Komodo can have an incendiary launcher. T's incapable of violence. So Chieftain, let's get ready early because it is a big attack. Like I said, let's swap the snipers out because the snipers are just for when they're hunting. I'm letting everyone go about their business so they can get the rec time they need, get any foods they need, that sort of stuff before I draft them. We might as well turn the turrets on early because, as you can see, both sets of batteries are totally full, so it just means we've got them up ready just in case anything silly happens. T's going around cleaning. Okay, so the assault is beginning, so we want to draft everyone early because then we can get everyone in the best position as quickly as possible. Right, dog needs to be around here just to be a bit scummy, to be honest. Right, everyone's here, so we want them behind the walls. Let's pull them down a little bit. The walls, they get a bit more cover. Saying that, they are all melee, so we could probably get around with chucking people in front of sandbags and a bit of grouping up, which I don't normally like to do. But if actually we haven't got to worry about them attacking us, we don't really need to worry about diving into cover, really. And then Dog is just going to scum them by walking up and down. Komodo, just fire here. Here we go. So Komodo, I'm just hoping, can just sort of... I want Komodo just to create a little bit of pathing issues. Just to make the game really think about where they want to go. Yeah, that's what we want. Chase Dog, that's what we want. Going to get overwhelmed quite quickly here, as we can see. So, we're going to have to throw a couple of stuns out. There is a lot of them, and don't get me wrong, I don't mind Dog getting into combat, but we have to eyes on the prize, so to speak. And there's a lot more coming, as we can see. They are all coming together, which is worst case scenario, because this is where our defense could possibly get a bit overwhelmed. Right, Dog luckily took him out. Okay, let's get a couple more stuns out. Just so we make sure we're okay. It creates another little barrier, so they've got to go a little bit further. It just means we can control where they're going a little bit more. Yep, Dog, you're going to have to fight yourself out of that, I'm afraid, my man. Nice. Komodo, you still firing? Yeah, this is perfect. So one group is fleeing, however two groups are still attacking. Again, we're using this incendiary launcher to move their pathing. If they run straight at us, we're in a little bit of trouble. Dog can come back up to make sure he draws aggro. Right, there we go, and then their pathing moved under there, which we'll probably get rid of that. I don't really know why... what my thought process was it. Got 2 potential prisoners. However, I think we're like... unless there's anyone amazing, which is not, I think we're pretty much shutting up shop here for the colony. You know, they had their chance to join us. And that's that done. Unrestrict everyone. And then allow all the things. Now, we do have some people with shield packs, but I don't feel like we really need to worry about that, to be honest. So let's turn turrets off so they don't accidentally shoot someone. Because I'm happy the fight is over. They're all retreating. Should we have a look at dead bodies? 26. It's all about that army loss penalty. Like, the more you take, the quicker you can take them out, the quicker then they'll retreat and run away. See you later. No, as always, our defense. I think the incendiary launcher did help us more than we realise. But that's fine. That's fine. because you can do fancy dancy things with the wall and, you know, and like this, but an incendiary launcher, the game doesn't know we're going to do that. So if the game keeps sending everyone down this way, as long as I can micromanage an incendiary launcher to do that, you know, it's perfect. All right, what we do want to do is get rid of that little bit of wood, because it did give them a bit of cover as they were sort of walking behind it, and there's no need to give them cover when they really don't need it. Gear, because you're just alive, we might as well strip you, actually. Oh no, because then we have to sort out your clothes. Don't worry about it. Okay, how is our prisoner doing? You are a lucky individual, Gobber. That's his name. Her name. His name. Right, Chieftain's on research, which is awesome, because we are planning on leaving this Rimworld. Exciting times. Which components were being made a little bit quicker? Oh no, they are making advanced components. Because they look the same, it throws me off. So they are getting made, which is nice. Sheep join, I mean, straight on the barbecue, thank you. Wildlife, what is outside? How are we doing for elephant leather in the colony? 600, okay, I'm happy with that. Still, we're getting a bit low, so let's turn on our deep drills. Or allow them, I should say. Everyone's unrestricted. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Do need... T, wake up and start cremating, because this is the problem that we're going to get. Is every time people walk past this, they're going to have a bad mood modifier because of obviously all the rotting bodies. I don't want to see rotting bodies. Like, get over yourself. Cows join. Does the game really want us to have animals? We're just going to keep putting them on the barbecue. You keep giving them, I'll keep cooking them. Which is a odd phrase, I'll be honest, but probably get rid of that as well, shouldn't we? I think because originally it was going to be a bigger, like, diagonal. But I think this works better. So let's get rid of that, because if they do come down here, then they've got a little bit of cover. I know these turrets still sort of... no, they don't. Could be a problem if people duck too much in there, because we won't be able to shoot them and they could potentially shoot us. I don't think it'd be a massive problem. Right, T is starving to death. I'll wait until she cremates that one more body. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Much, much better. Yeah, I think the logic was actually these turrets. I didn't want them to like come down here, but to come straight down to these turrets and evade them. But all these turrets will be able to shoot just as well. Okay, I see why I did what I did. If I want to do that, then what I need to do really... No, I'll leave it for the... Oh, wait until it's a problem. If it's not a problem, the AI pathing might not even take that path, so... Smelter... Okay. Got a lot of steel slag chunks, but that's good. There's no rush. Okay. Not a lot of steel left in here. I'm saying that, that's still a fair bit, to be fair. Any more bionic parts? I think we're all focusing on advanced components at the minute. Okay, what's next for the menu? Who else needs a bionic part? Right arm, you could do with an arm. Aisha, how you doing, my dear? Left leg, you could do with a leg. I mean, these are all small improvements, but let's be honest, improvements are improvements, do you know what I mean? Mel, your big toe was destroyed. Oh no, not our Mel. Right, there we go. And I suppose we're going to need a lot of advanced components with the ships that we're making as well, so we probably need to keep that in mind. Right, about halfway done on the harvest. Hiding room dinosaur wants neutral charge. I mean, in my defense, mate, like, you were in there. To be fair, probably need a couple more of these, don't we? How many have we got? 4, 8. Yeah, we probably do. Where are you? Could just put 2 there. We've got 4, 8, 10. I think 10's enough. Okay, lovely, lovely, lovely. Bulk's good trader. Yeah, it's fine. We'll see what they have. It's nice for traders to actually come on the map and not get murdered by mech clusters we've left up. Right, come up here. Let's trade. Okay, okay. What have you got to sell, my friend? I don't know what accent that was. I apologise. Right, sell all our chem fuel because that's why we've got it. We've got it to sell, so when we can sell it, we will. They have a lot of components. So let's sell all our plain leather, blue fur, drugs, because our colony doesn't like drugs. They've got some steel as well. They've even got some reinforced barrels that we need for like turrets and mortars. I am glad we've got some money saved away for this one. We might have to get rid of a bit of gold though. That's the only... I hope not. Okay, anyway. Let's go... What's the most important thing that we need? Steel is probably the most important thing. So let's take all the steel first. The reinforced barrels are important. Like, let's just get all 3. Problem is, then it only leaves us with 500 left. So, how many components can we get for 500? Or roughly 500. Get about 11. Which isn't terrible. We could get rid of some cloth, because we're not really using it. So let's get rid of, let's say half. That frees up some more money to get some more components. The reason why we're doing this is because it saves us a job of having to make components, if obviously we can buy them in. That's 21 components. Don't really want to sell gold because we do need it. But we don't need it a great amounts. So can I just sell 32? Does that do much? Does a little bit. Let's go to component. 24 components. I think that's probably the best as we're going to do. But I feel like the reinforced barrels, we've got to buy them when we see them. Cloth duster, we can get rid. We're not using that. Steel slice check cap. Let's get rid of that. Cloth hood. Let's get rid of that. Gives us a little bit more money to again get a few more components. There we go. 29 components. I feel like that's as best as we can do. We could sell all our meat. Meat we can just hunt again. Trade to get a few more components. Yeah, 34, so we're only 4 short. That is a shame being 4 short, isn't it? Just seeing. Sorry, party people, but... want to make sure, because we use a lot of components. Let's get rid of some more gold. So let's get rid of, let's say, 70. There we go, all their components. And that is all our cash. Let's sell some elephant leather. There we go. Reason why we're selling some elephant leather is because we have some elephants on here, so we'll hunt them and basically get back what we sold and the meat and whatnot. Meats, especially because our map has so many animals, like that's not a massive problem. But I feel like yeah, getting the steel and other things is just too important. When it comes around, we've got to do it. Like, it's easy. I'm going to turn the other grow field on just for the moment, just to make sure we stock up a little bit, and then I'll turn this off again. Elephant Revenge already. I'm going to need you to jetpack out of there, my boy, and Iamiro run back. Let's just take everyone inside. Draft. Saying that, the boys should be able to do that, but I'm just... because you can stun. That's what I don't want, both of them to be coming at us. Like, why did you take that pathing, Iamiro? That was vastly weird pathing to take. Right, Iamiro draft. Just get back. Because Chieftain can just abuse jetpacks. Just to give Iamiro the time that needed. Right, there we go. Right, all our stuns are done, but that should be enough. There we go. The reason why I told everyone else to get inside is because I don't want them to complicate this. I just want to focus on these two. And if like someone else randomly comes out and gets in the way, it's just going to create all sorts of problems that I don't really want to have to worry about. And while we're set up quite nicely, I don't want like a silly injury to... someone gets a bite, an infestation, an infection, you know, stuff like that. It just then creates issues where then we've lost a bit of production time because someone's like gone down for a bit. I mean, you guys, you might as well carry that back victoriously. Okay, Purple, what are you working on? Bionic leg, perfect, with advanced components still being made. You love to see it. There we go, that grow zone's coming up as well, so hopefully we can get back on having loads of... because that's the problem, they're all getting used straight away, so we're not being able to make some chem fuel in our spare time. We have a bionic leg that we can give to someone. Elephant Revenge. Nicely done. Nicely done. So, who hasn't got a bionic part? I suppose who hasn't got a bionic part that needs one? I think most people do, though. Yeah, most people do. We're actually doing all right. So we'll give one to T. Not because T particularly needs it, but T is getting a negative through not having a bionic part. So let's get rid of all the negatives. And then everyone in the colony... So apart from T, I believe everyone has a bionic part now. Which means no one's have... apart from Chris. Everyone else has a bionic part, meaning there's no negatives because of someone's not getting something from our ideology, which is pretty wonderful to say. All these, why are they not getting smelted? Literally says like bow. Don't know, maybe they're just not getting to it. So let's go purple. So if I right click, yeah, no, there is stuff. Yeah, no, there is stuff to do. Okay, you're just not getting to it. Social fight, I just ignored. Then how much elephant leather? 300. How much in here? Yeah, so we basically like 100 short. 100 short of what we sold. Resistance, so a Gooba Luba will be recruited soon, which will be lovely because then we just need one more hauler cleaner. Extra gun when we get attacked. And then unless someone dies, this is the colony. Oh, a raid. Ooh. Okay, 30 there. Did see some arrows. These have guns, though. And grenades. Okay. Oh, no. So these have triple rocket launchers, mini guns, doomsday rocket launcher. They have armor, so there's 15 up there. Please don't say they're sappers or anything like that. 30 down there. Okay, they will prepare for a while and attack. Oh boy! That's the way to leave an episode, isn't it, party people? Let's get that on. That on. Everyone inside. Perfect. Tribesmen are fleeing. Okay, they just got pretty well and truly taken out. Hopefully that's not going to happen. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.